After a good critics given to Call of Duty in 2003, Infinity Ward knew that the FPS market had taken a huge step forward. They knew there was a high potential for a console game, so they did not wait long to release one. A year after the release of Call of Duty, Spark Creative released a title that would follow the same structure as the first game. But would it follow its awesomeness? When you enter the game for the very first time, you discover a mission that highly resembles one from the first game. The first thing that I looked at when I entered the game for the first time was the graphics. Unfortunately, I was very disappointed with them. Indeed, the textures are rough and seem unfinished, and the graphics bear nothing with the ones found in the first installment. Even if I've seen way worse in terms of graphic, I've also seen better. Throughout the game, you'll also discover that the lighting is horrible. And since there is no way to change it directly from the game, I had to manually change my TV settings throughout the game, which still didn't help much. The result, I had to watch gameplays on YouTube to know where the enemies were hiding, because there was no way I could find them in the game but taking guesses. Overall, the graphics are not great at all, especially if you have just finished playing Call of Duty and Call of Duty United Offensive. This is why I give the graphics of Call of Duty Finest Hour an 11 out of 20. Now on to the gameplay. Unlike the first game, Call of Duty Finest Hour doesn't have a strong gameplay at all. Indeed, the missions are not diversified and all look the same. You don't have the luxury of controlling an airplane in the mission, for example. The controls are not really good and take a long time to get used to, but once you get used to them, you don't care too much about this aspect anymore. The game itself is not really hard, but what makes Call of Duty Finest Hour hard is its checkpoints. Indeed, there aren't many of them, so if you die, you often need to play through the mission from the beginning, which is annoying. I beat this game in about 9 hours, but I completed 12 missions on hard difficulty, 2 on medium and 5 on easy, because the game was getting ridiculously hard. I'd say the game would take about 10 or 11 hours to beat on hard difficulty. In terms of AI, I have to say it is even worse than in the first game. Indeed, your allies often block your path, and it is not rare that you die because of them, which can get really frustrating. Overall, I have to give the gameplay of this game a 9 out of 20. The sound is still probably the greatest aspect of this game, though it is very similar to the first Call of Duty. Indeed, the sound effects were taken from the first game, but the developers have included some new tracks. The voice acting is great, but it is too low in terms of volume in comparison to the sound effects in the soundtrack. In fact, the music is sometimes too loud and you cannot properly hear what the characters are saying and what they want you to do. This is why I give the sound of Call of Duty Finest Hour a 13 out of 20. Last but not least, the story. I was pleased to see that there was actually a story in this game, even though it is very small. Indeed, you personify many different characters throughout the game, and you get the chance to know why they are in the game. This may seem like a very small story, but it is in my opinion better than the one found in the first Call of Duty, where it did not know much about the characters. There is not as much information given about the Second World War as there was in the first game in its expansion pack though. For its story, Call of Duty Finest Hour gets a 10 out of 20. Overall, Call of Duty Finest Hour is not a horrible game, but it is not a must-have either. Indeed, I did not have as much fun playing this game as I had playing the first one, but there are still some great features to be found in this game. I recommend this game to people who do not own a PC or a new generation console and really want to try out a Call of Duty game. Finally, I give Call of Duty Finest Hour a weak but highly representative 10 out of 20.